Alright guys, Simon here, we're playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and I went back and did that flying mission with that hang glider with a cannon strapped to its back. And I managed to actually do it in one go. I still crashed the hang glider once. So basically what happened there is it takes me, and I guess it will take most players, about 10 to 20 minutes to learn how to fly the thing. And then after you learn how to fly the thing, and you get used to the performance and the characteristics and all that, then you can do the mission fairly easily. But, you know, it just takes a while to learn it, and so the first time you play through it, it's gonna crash a lot because you're still learning it. So it's one of those things where you have to do the mission twice if you want to get the full synchronization, because there's no way you can do that without knowing how to fly the thing to start off with. Anyway, we'll continue with the... actually, there's a conspiracy symbol here. We'll continue with this mission, or the main story missions, and hopefully unlock more stuff. Also got more money and bought some things as well. And sent our... oh no, where's the guy? And sent our assassins to do more missions around Europe. Where is this symbol? Hold on. Sure it's... no, it's not there. I don't see where this thing is. Oh, here it is. And drop down and go in. I think I've missed a few of these actually. Maybe I should go look for them. After the next main quest mission thing, I'll go have a look for these, I think. Cluster 7, I think there's... I seem to remember there's 12, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there isn't.
The capitalists think we run these companies for profit. The fools. Those fools work for you. Optional slavery in exchange for pieces of paper. Doesn't that strike you as foolish?
Fire, water, and earth are contracted with the complacency of the people away from the people. I mean, there's that, and there's like that, and there's like, I guess that. What is that? I don't even know what that is. It's that, and is that? No. Fire, earth, and water are contracted with the complicity of the people away from the people. Don't really understand what that means. One of these are wrong. Maybe just... hold on. Not those. Okay, one of these are wrong. Okay, maybe this is wrong. Fire, water, and earth are contracted with the complacency of the people away from the people. What's a fire? What is this? That's a flood. I don't understand. End is zoom. Oh, wait a minute. That is a disaster. Are we talking about disasters, or are we talking about people... that's an oil spill, right? Are we talking about natural, like, man-made disasters, or are we talking about... what is that? Are we talking about, like, engineering works, and that's a glitch? That's an airport. Okay, not an airport. That's not correct. That's firefighters? Is that oil? Oh wait, that's an area. That's a satellite image of a river delta. This is this is near New Orleans. Okay, not the airport. That is... I don't know what that is. Maybe that. No. Maybe not that? Maybe like that. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Fire, water, and earth are contracted with... Wait, what? Advice.
It looks like something involving the elements, and possibly workers.
But I don't. Elements and workers. 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 There's no workers there. Workers? Nope. Elements and workers?
It looks like something involving the elements, and possibly workers.
That's not really helpful. Okay.
Loading.
I don't know. That didn't make sense to me.
Scanning. 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 What purpose of all this? 30. 476. 1337. 1431. 1520. 1770. 1861. 1914. 1929. 1939. 1945, 1950, 1955, 1962, 1990, 1994, 1995, 2001. It does not make sense. It does not make sense. Emotion centers activated. Now I understand. Loading.
Oh look, the Supreme Court.
Democracy must die to ensure the stability of the world. Capitalism will end it.
Oh yay! Making use of that created by 3, the center behind the scenes waited for Citizens United to wed the United States to the Templars' will. This is... I don't know. I don't know. Ended the Zoom. What does he say? Justice Kennedy, we now conclude that independent expenditures, including those made by corporations, do not give rise to corporation or the appearance of corporation or corruption, my bad. Give rise to corruption or the appearance of corruption in government. There's no back. That is like the most idiotic thing I've ever heard. Like who possibly... That is so idiotic. How can money... Independent expenditures do not give rise to corruption? I don't know. Alito, I believe very strongly in limited government, federalism, free enterprise, the supremacy of the elected branches of government, the need for a strong defense and effective law enforcement, and the legitimacy of a government role in protecting traditional values. Wait a minute, that's just self-contradictory. You believe in limited government, but you need a government role in protecting values? You believe in free enterprise, but you believe that the government should protect traditional values? That makes no sense. That's just self-contradictory. These people are idiots. He doesn't say anything. Congress may not prohibit political speech even if the speaker is a corporation. Congress may not prohibit political speech even if the speaker is a corporation. No. Congress... No, the point is not prohibiting the speech. The thing is... Okay, well... Congress may not prohibit political speech, but nobody... If you believe in the Constitution and the rights to free speech, nobody has the right to prohibit any political speech. And that's what money does. If you put enough money into the media, you drown out other people's political speech, and that's unconstitutional because they have a right to free speech. Indeed, to exclude or impede corporate speech is to muzzle the principal agents of the modern free economy. Yeah. We should celebrate rather than condemn the addition of this speech to the public debate. No! Because when someone puts in $1 billion and nobody else has that much money, that's muzzling free speech. And this is back to front. We don't issue mandates to businesses that you've got to do this and you've got to do that. No, they issue mandates to you, Clarence Thomas. They tell you what to do, you don't tell them what to do. That's the problem. Okay, so making use of that created by 3, the center behind the scenes, waited for citizens to wed the US to the Templars' will. It is the government's role to create the conditions, the friendly environments that will attract capital. No. The government was created for the people, not for capital. That's like the opposite of what the United States was created for. I know it's going to be the private sector that leads the country out of the current economic times we're in. No! No, it's not. Oh look, the 3. Nope. No. What's going on? Dick Cheney. What a name. Dick Cheney. We have to make America the best place in the world to do business. No, well, I'm not a business, so I don't really agree with that. Scour the Department of Defense for functions that could be performed better and more cheaply through commercial outsourcing. Well, the answer to that is nothing. Nothing outsourced ends up being cheaply, because I mean, they're no-bid contracts, and the government, they basically just lobby the government to give them money. The government doesn't care about cheap. When it comes back to the test of whether we are doing our job or not, it's whether we're promoting development, not whether we're promoting democracy. Awesome. So I haven't found the symbol yet. We're looking for a, what is this? We're looking for a Abstergo logo, aren't we? NK, no. 70, no. What am I? Wait a minute. What was that sound? What was that sound? What is that? What is that? What is that? I don't see. Nope. I don't see what's going on. There. No, it's not useful. Row your boat? Oh wait, Templars. I mean Templar crosses. Is that a fake photo? Why are there Templar crosses there? See? No. What am I looking for? The clue is not very useful. Making use of that created by 3, the center behind the scenes, waited for citizens to wed the US to the Templars' will. I don't know if it's a good idea to take serious issues and turn it into a game. We the people. 1, 2, 3, we the people. I don't know what I'm looking for. I honestly don't know what I'm looking for.
16 is definitely not in the running for a marriage anytime soon, so that word wed stands out a bit. I don't see any weddings, but maybe there's something else up there wedding related.
What? 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 What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, actually, no. That's the wrong question to ask because it doesn't actually mean anything. Oh, hey, look, a Templar ring. It doesn't mean anything. Don't think it means anything, guys, because that's not the proper way to think about this. 8 is K, 4 is C. If I can find it. C. Okay, 0 is that thing. Half an hour. How does this work? How does this 9 0 K 3? How does that? NC, how does that work? Because I want 8. I don't know what on earth is going on. Alright, 0 is that. And therefore 2 is nothing. Black, great. 9 is 9. 9 is a 9. 1 is K. Alright, so what are these other symbols? All of these are here. K N, I don't know what that is. That's like the top part of a 3 or something. No, that's a 3. That's the top part of a 7 or a Z. 0 9 9 0. 3C. I don't understand this. I don't understand the code wheel.